Welcome back to Python Fundamentals, episode 4. I am Aditya Thakur. By the end of this video, you'll be able to slice any string exactly the way you want, use the most important built-in string methods with real confidence, format output like a professional, and understand exactly why Python string behave the way they do. In our last episode, we covered every operator Python has and the exact rules for how complex expressions get evaluated. Before that, in episode 2, we briefly touched strings for the very first time, but we barely made a scratch. Strings are genuinely one of the richest data types in Python, and totally we are going to do it today. Here is the roadmap for today. We are covering 5 full sections: indexing and slicing in real depth, the most useful built-in string methods, full string formatting, which goes far beyond what we have used so far, escape characters and draw strings for handling quotes and special characters. And finally, string immutability, which explains a strange bit of behavior you may have already run into without realizing why it happens. This is genuinely the longest and most content dense episode in the series so far, so I would encourage you to actually code along with every single example rather than just watching. Pause wherever you need to, rewind sections that move quickly, and definitely attempt every practice problem before I show the solution. There are 5 of them today, plus a bigger final challenge that ties every section together. Alright, let's get into it. Let's start with a refresher, then go much deeper than episode 2 ever did. We are starting with indexing and slicing. As you can see here in the example, positive indices count from start as at 0, negative indices count backward from the end at the -1. You have seen this before. Now let's see what happens when we push it too far. Let's start with this example, okay? Just open the example in VS Code, word equals Python, write it inside a string, okay? Then print word, first let's print first index, prints the second one. Don't get confused at why I started it with 0. The indexing always starts with 0, and if you want to count from the last letter of the string, you have to do the negative, okay? And it will start from -1. Word 2, print word 3. Let's check the -1. Print word -1, and we'll go to word -2. Let's check out the answer. Print Python. See what we got. We got P for 0, then Y for 1, then T for 2, then 3 for H, then H for 3, then O for 4, then N for 5. Then we got N for -1 and O for -2. Let's move on to the next one. Now let's see index out of range. If you try to print anything which is out of range, you'll get an error. Print word, like the maximum indexing on this is 5. Let's try 7. Let's see what we get. Run Python terminal. See, we got an error because the maximum range of the indexing was up to 6, no, up to 5, and we wrote 7 in this. Oh, let's move on to the next one. See, Python won't let you access a position that doesn't exist. Python only has indices 0 to 5. So index 10 reads an error immediately, like it did here. We wrote 10, then it raised an error. Let's move on to the next one, which is basic slicing. Uh, the slice includes the start index but stops before the stopping index. Like if you start from in Python, if you start from 0 and you end it on 5, then it will print pytho. It won't print the fifth index one. It will ignore the last one every time, every time. Let's try some examples in it. Print, wait, name, like my name is Aditya, print, name, 0 to 0 to where? Let's try 3, then let's try print, name, 2 to 4. Let's check this out. First, we have to remove this one. Wait, let me just delete this one. On Python, I didn't wrote in, I didn't write it in string. Now let's check this out. See, we got ADI for indexing 0 to 3. See, A was 0, D was 1, I was 2, then T was 3. We didn't get the T because we wrote 0 to 3. If we had written 0 to 4, we would have got T. See, ADI. Then we wrote 2 to 4. It printed the I only. It print Y only. Wait. Oh my bad. It's wrong. It shouldn't print Y only. See, IT. It should print IT. Now you get me. Now let's move to the next one. See, omitting a start or stop. See, you can omit either side, leave out the start, and it means from the beginning. Leave out the stop, and it means to the end. Leave out both, and you get a full copy of the string. Now let's try some examples for like the word Python only. Print word. What we have to test first. Let's test from this to be as we have an example. Print word. Then 3 to like the last. No, see what we got. Pyt up to 3 pyt. It started from like 0 only. If you write nothing, then it will automatically take it at 0. Then we got pyt. Then at the end we got HON. That's how we get it. If we write nothing, like nothing, like print word, we'll leave it like this, and it will print the whole string out. See, leaving out the start means from the beginning, leaving out the stop means to the end. Leaving out both copies the entire string. Moving on to the next one, which is the third part of slicing and indexing, which is step. The step, this means every second character. And here's the trick almost every Python developer knows. See what happens. Let me just show you an example. Like print word then 0, 6, and 2. Let's see what happens here. Run Python. See, it skipped the letters P, then direct T, then direct O. It skipped the letter. Okay. And a step of negative one walks backward through the entire string. This is the standard way to reverse a string in Python. Let me just show you with an example. Print word, then -1. Let's check the answer. See, Python, but backwards. Python, but backwards. That's how we get it backwards. See, this is the thing, reversing a string with slicing. A negative step of -1 walks backward through the entire string. This is the single most common trick for reversing a string in Python. Now, negative indices inside slicing. Okay, let's see. Now, let's check out this example. Current word -3. Let's see what happened. See what happened. H1 -3, -1, -2, -3. Then it started from -3 to the last part of the string. Let's check out more. Print word uh, -3. Now let's check this one. What we got? Pyt. Pyt, which was 0, then 1, then 2. -1, -2, -3. 0, 1, 2. Now let's check one more. Print word -4, -1. Let's see what we get. Tho. Uh, -1, -2, -3, -4. Tho. That's what we get. See, you can mix negative numbers into slices too. Incredibly useful when you want the last few characters, okay? Without knowing exactly how long the string is. Like if you don't know how long the string is, you can just use the negative indices. Let's move on to the next one, which is slicing never. In this, we will get to know that slicing never raises an error. Let's try this out. Print word to. Let's try till I say 200. Let's see if it raises an error or not. See, it will never raise an error. Never. Like if you write any type of indexing to the last, like up to infinity, it won't raise an error. Now let's see. Print word like 1000 to 2000. 2000. It won't raise an error. See, it didn't. It just printed a empty string, but it didn't raise an error. Now let's check some more. Print word 1000 to. See, didn't raise any error. No error. It just printed an empty string. And here's something that surprises people. Slicing never raises an error. Even when with widely out of range numbers, it just grabs whatever exists. Directly indexing crashes. Slicing doesn't. Okay. Uh, all right. Now let's move on to the next one. Just pause the video and try this. Given the string programming, write slices to get just pro, just gram, the string reversed. Pause and try all three. Let's see. Now let's try this one. What's the word? Programming. The new word is programming. Word equals hmm, but I have to like PRO. We have to print PRO, print word. Now just count the PRO. 0, 1, 2, 3. So we have to write from 0 to 3. See, we want it till 2 na. The indexing of O is 2, but we have to write till 3 because it won't print 2 if we write the 2. It won't print the O. Now, the next one is gram. GRAM. 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 7. Okay. We have to print it till 7. Word 3 to 7. 3 to 7, as I told you. Then print word. Let's check the word. What is it? We have to reverse the string, whole string. But I told you that we just have to do the negative at the step. It will get reversed. The whole string will get reversed if you add a minus sign in index in the stepping, not the index. My bad. -1. Now let's check out the answer. See, programming but reversed, then gram and pro. So programming, gram and pro. See, that's the same thing you asked. See what we got. It's the same. See what happened. Word till 3 grabs the first three characters. Word 3 till 7 grabs indices through the 6 3 to 6. Word with indexing step -1 works the entire string backward. Now let's move on to the next section, which is string methods. This is the biggest section of today. The built-in toolkit every string comes with. We'll learn in this. The first is case conversion. See, here the whole like case will get converted if the whole like whole text is in uppercase, then it will get converted into lowercase if you want. If it is in lowercase, you can convert it in uppercase. And if you want to convert it in title way, you can convert it into title. And you can also swap the cases. In swap cases, what will happen? The the alphabet which is in the uppercase will swap it in lowercase, and the alphabet which are in lowercase will swap in uppercase. Now let's check this example by ourselves. What's the example? Let me just write. Text equals hello world. Now print. Let's convert this into uppercase first. Text dot upper, then parenthesis. Let's try this first. See what we got. Hello world. This whole text is in uppercase now. Now let's just convert this whole text in lowercase. Print text dot lower, then parenthesis. This whole text will be converted to lowercase. See what happened. Then now let's check the title one. Print text dot title. Just write title in this, then just add a parenthesis. It will just turn it into title form. Now let's convert them using swap case. Let's just swap the whole text. Print text dot swap case, then parenthesis. Let's check this out. See what happened. The like the alphabets which were in uppercase got swapped into lowercase, and the alphabets which were in lowercase got swapped into uppercase. See, H was in lowercase, uppercase, it got swapped into lowercase, and W was in also was in uppercase, it got swapped to lowercase, and all of these got swapped to uppercase. See, title capitalize the first letter of every word, and swap case flips every letter's case. These are rarely used, but good to recognize when you see them. Yeah, let's move on to the next one. The next one is width space strip, L strip, and R strip. Here, the strip removes from both side, like left R strip only removes from the left side, then and R strip removes to the right side. Okay, let's check these. What was the example? Padded equals hello. The strip only removes the width space, which is the extra space. Okay, just keep this in mind. जो भी extra space होगा, like if you write something in between and there are some extra spaces in on the left and on the right also, then it will remove those width spaces. Like the left width space will the left strip will remove the left one, and the right strip will remove the right one. Okay, padded equals, for example, this. Okay, now just let's do this padded dot strip. Let's check this out first. See, removed all of the extra width spaces. Now print uh, padded dot L strip, which means left strip. It will remove the spaces from the left side. See, it removed all the spaces from the right side, left side, but the spaces on the right side just still remains. See, print padded dot strip, sorry, R strip. The R strip will remove all the spaces on the right side. See, it removed all the spaces from right side. There is no extra space on right now. It just removed all the spaces from right. See, now let's move on to the next one. Here's how you can search and like search a sentence, search and like something from the string. You can search them with the help of find and index with parentheses. Okay, like find returns the starting position or -1 if not found. And index does the same thing but raising an error instead of returning -1. Use find when you are not sure the text exists or not. Okay, but if you are sure the text exists, you can use index also. Now let's check out the example. What's the example sentence? Sentence equals I love Python programming. That program. Now let's find Python first, okay? Find sentence, so dot find, then let's find Python. Python. ओ थोड़ी सी मिस्टेक कर दी मैंने स्पेलिंग की. Let's find this first. See, we got 7. We got the starting position of this, which is P. See, 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 7. Python starts from seventh index. We got 7. Now let's check something else. Print sentence dot find. Then we'll just find like Java. There's no Java, no. We should find Java. There's no Java in this string. Let's find the sentence. See, we got -1 as an answer. As I told you, if you're writing find, you'll get -1 as an answer instead of getting error. Now let's find print sentence. Let's find it with indexing dot index Python. See, you got 7. Now let's try something else like print sentence dot uh, index. Let's try Java in this. What we get? What we get? What we get? See, we got an error because there is no Java, and this and index will raise an error if the sentence doesn't exist in the string, and find won't raise an error if you're not sure that it exists or not. Now let's see. Here it is written, find returns the starting position or -1 if not found. -1 if not found. Index does the same thing but raises an error instead of returning -1. See, that's what happened over here. Now let's move on to the next one, which is counting occurrences. Here counts tell you exactly how many times something appears in the string. See, if there's something like something in the string which is appearing multiple times, you'll get to know it. Like you can count it, how much times it appeared. Like in this example, there's th, there's the 2 times. So when they wrote sentence dot count then they got 2. Let's try something like wait, sentence equals uh want to be uh, no, I should write something which will help. I'll write the same example. The cat sat on the mat. The cat sat on the mat. Now let's print then sentence dot count and then find the. Okay, just count the. Just count the. It appeared 2 times. The. Now let's count at print sentence dot count at. It return 3. You got me? Let's move on to the next one. Now let's move on to the next one, which is starts with and ends with. Let's check this out with an example. It's used in like checking the files extension, okay? Before processing a file. If you want to check the extension of one file, you can use this. And this is the most common real world use of this, and ends with and starts with. Let's check out the example. Uh, what should we write? Uh, File name equals I'll write the same one, same example, report final.pdf. Report, let's go final dot PDF. Then print, what was the file name? File name dot starts with, okay, it starts with, then parentheses, then report. See, let's see if it starts with report or not. It will return true or false. It will return a boolean value. See, it returned true. Now let's print file name dot ends with dot PDF. Let's see if the string ends with dot PDF. See, it ends with dot PDF. Now let's try something else. Print file name dot ends with. Let's try something else. Okay, let's see if it gives us the value or not. Dot docs. It will return false as there is no docs in the end line, ending of the line. See, false. I told you it will only give the boolean value. Okay. It is very practical in like checking the files extensions. Like if you want to check which extension is there in the file, you can use this. Let's move on to the next one. The next one is replace. Then replace revisited with multiple replacements. Okay, let's check this out. See, replace takes an optional third argument, limit on how many replacements to make. Without it, every occurrence gets replaced. Okay, so be careful about that. Let's check with an example. Text equals cat, cat, print text dot will replace what do we want to do? Will replace cat with dog. Okay, cat, comma, then quotation, then dog. Let's see what we get. Okay, see, we got dog. See, it will replace like the characters in the string. It will replace all the same characters. Print text dot replace cat dog. You want to replace it only single time, only on the first time. Okay, see, it only replaced it on the first one. We got dog, cat. Now let's move on to the next one. What's the next one? Here we go. Here we have split. Uh, with the help of split, we can turn a string into list. Okay. The split breaks a string apart wherever there's bit space. Wherever there is any space by default, it will just break the string apart and gives us back a list. Okay. We'll cover this fully by after some episodes. Let's check this out with some example. Let's take this example only. Sentence: the quick brown fox. Sentence: the quick brown fox. Yes. Fox. Now let's see. Words equals sentence dot split. It will just make it into list. Then we'll print it. Okay. Print words. Let's see what it prints. See the then quick brown folks. There were white spaces in this in between. It just converted the white spaces and just made the sentence into list. Just converted it into list. Let's check out the next one, which is split with a custom separator. Yeah, we can just add any sort of separator we want. If we want to add like a comma, you can add comma. If you want to add like semicolon, you can add a semicolon. It's up to you what you want to add. Let's take the same example, Sam 25, then engineers. Let's take this one. Print, wait, what was that? CSV underscore row. Sam, comma, 25, comma, mm, yeah, no, fields, CS, split, then we want comma in between. Then we'll print fields. Just print this out. See, here we got comma in between. If you want to add semicolon, you can just write semicolon also. Wait, semicolon. Now let's move on to the next one. See, this is exactly how CSV data gets passed in real programs. Splitting on a comma is one of the most common patterns you'll ever write. Now let's move on to the next one. Next one is join. It is the reverse of split. It will just like if it is in list, if something is in lists, it will convert the list into like a string. Yeah, the sort of string. Join is called on the separator, not the list. A common point of confusion. Join words means join the words with a space between each. Okay, you will have space between the word. Let's take this example. Words. Quick, quick, brown, fox. Just, then sentence equals. Let's just try dot join. We'll join words. Okay, words. Then we'll print simple. See, we got it as string. The quick brown fox. Let's print the type of sentence. Let's see what we got. Type. I think we'll get string. See, we got string. Now moving on to the next one. This is join with different separators. We can use different separators in this one also. See, any string can be a separator. This is commonly used to build formatted dates, file paths, or CSV rows from a list of pieces. Let's take this example only. What was an example? Words equals. What was the example? 2026. Then comma 07. what was it? 27. I'll just take 26. So print dot join words. Let's see what we get. See, इसने खुद ही ज्वाइन कर लिया, जस्ट इट जस्ट joined it with hyphen. हाइफन डाल दिया बीच में, बिकॉज हमें हमें हाइफन ही चाहिए था, इसमें हाइफन डाल दिया। लाइक अगर हम इसमें क्या डालें, अगर हम इसमें स्लैश डाल दें, स्लैश का हैशटैग डालते हैं, चलो प्रिंट हैशटैग डॉट join in words, it will join it with the help of hashtag. सी, इसमें हैशटैग आ गया बीच में। अब अगर हम इसमें लाइक नॉर्मल ये डालें, स्पेस डालें, तो ये स्पेस आ जाएगा इसमें बीच में। बस सी नाउ, सी, जस्ट खाली स्पेस, क्वेश्चन मार्क से ज्वाइन करेंगे हम इसको, क्वेश्चन मार्क से ज्वाइन हो जाएगा, लाइक किसी चीज से भी ज्वाइन करो कि हर चीज से ज्वाइन हो जाएगा इसमें। Let's see the next one. Here comes the validation methods, which is digit, is alpha, and is elnum. See what happens if you get is digit में अगर स्ट्रिंग में डिजिट्स होंगे तो उसमें ट्रू आएगा, डिजिट को लेके। और अगर इसमें अल्फाबेट्स होंगे तो उसमें अगर आप इज अल्फा लिखोगे तो उसमें ट्रू देगा फिर वो हमें बुलियन वैल्यू, ठीक है। अगर इफ यू राइट एलनम, एलनम मीन्स इसमें अल्फाबेट्स भी हैं और इसमें नंबर्स भी हैं, then you'll get the true value. Let's take this example. Let's take some examples like print 1 2 3 adi dot is enum. Let's take this example. Wait, I forgot to add parenthesis. See, we got true. इसमें मतलब alphabets भी है, इसमें numbers भी हैं. So that's why we got it true. Now print adi dot is alpha will get true because इसमें सिर्फ alphabets हैं, सिर्फ alphabets. If we would have written like, if we would have written some numbers in it, then सी false आएगा इसमें अगर ऐसा लिखा होगा। अब डालते हैं प्रिंट, डिलीट करते हैं अब इसमें हेलो डॉट इज डिजिट, सी false आ गया इसमें भी। और एक बार डिजिट भी प्रिंट कर लेते हैं, प्रिंट स्ट्रिंग के अंदर होगा पर ये, यू कैंट राइट इट आउटसाइड द स्ट्रिंग, ओके, यू हैव टू राइट इट इनसाइड द स्ट्रिंग ओनली, तभी हो पाएगा। जैसे ये अगर तुम बिना स्ट्रिंग के लिखोगे ना, या आप इसको, तो ये फिर चेक नहीं करेगा। डॉट इज नम इज डिजिट, माय बैड। सी अब इसने ट्रू दे दिया। See, these validation methods return booleans, and they're extremely useful before converting things with integer or like float. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Using validation before casting. See, this is a preview of the upcoming episode. Checking is digit first means you avoid the value error crash, and that which we saw back in episode 2. Yeah, we saw that we got an error, no, when we try to add a string with a integer, we got an error. Let's try out this question. Hmm, user user input dot is digit। ये आपको if else कंडीशन आगे बताएंगे थोड़ा। age equals integer user input print else print my bad, print that's not a valid number। see we got 42। ये डिजिट है, ठीक है, इसमें डिजिट ही है तो ये एज रिटर्न कर लेगा। अगर अगर हम इसमें सी अगर हम इसमें यूजर इनपुट कुछ और ही कर देते, डिजिट नहीं करते, तो ये एल्स वाली कंडीशन ही देता, दिस इज दैट इज नॉट अ वैलिड नंबर। सी अगर 80 डाल दे हम और रन पाइथन, दैट्स नॉट अ वैलिड नंबर। सी इफ एल्स में क्या होता है, आपको एक प्रीव्यू दे देता हूँ, ठीक है। इफ एल्स में क्या होगा, इफ एल्स इज लाइक कंडीशनल स्टेटमेंट्स होती हैं। अगर इफ ये कंडीशन ट्रू होगी तो इट विल रिटर्न दीज कंडीशंस, जो अंदर होगी उसके। इफ के अंदर जो कंडीशंस होगी वो रिटर्न करेगी, ठीक है। अगर वो ट्रू नहीं हो इफ की कंडीशन, देन एल्स वाली रिटर्न करेगी जो एल्स के अंदर होगी। नेक्स्ट, लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट वन। there's a question. Just pause now. Take the just pause it and try it by yourself first. Then you can see the video. What's the question? Take the message string space hello world, clean it up, strip white space, convert it into title case, and check how many times the letter I appears in the cleaned version. Let's check this answer. Message string थी ना ये? Messy equals का world, okay, so था ये। तो clean equals messy dot strip, इसमें सारे के सारे बिट्स पे से ये सारे हट जाएंगे, फिर डाल देंगे टाइटल इसमें, ठीक है। now we'll print this clean, okay। प्रिंट कर देते हैं क्लीन को एक बार, फिर उसके बाद देखते हैं, ठीक है। बट टाइटल क्या क्या वन डाला, सी हेलो वर्ल्ड, ये टाइटल फॉर्म में हो गया। अब हम करेंगे, काउंट करेंगे, ठीक है। काउंट equals clean quote count, let's count L। इसमें L ही पूछा ना काउंट करने को, कितनी बार L आ रहा है। प्रिंट हैशस्ट्रिंग से वापस प्रिंट कर लेंगे जैसे आपको बताया मैंने। L appeared let's check out L appeared 3 times, see कितनी बार हुआ, एक, ये एक यहाँ पे हुआ, फिर ये दो, हेलो में 2 बार एंड वर्ल्ड में 1 बार, इसमें आ गया पूरा। लेट्स चेक दिस आउट, लेट्स चेक द आंसर। See, notice we chained strip and title directly together on one single line. Since each method returned a new string, you can call another method immediately on the result also. You can call another method also. Let's move on to the next one, which is method chaining explanation. Explained method chaining. Uh, Let me explain this to you. Let's take this example. Hello. Dot upper dot replace replace एल से रिप्लेस करने को बोला था ना मैंने एल 3 टाइम्स रिप्लेस करेंगे हम इसे तीनों टाइम 3 टाइम सी स्टेप वन में क्या होगा ये स्टेप वन में होगा हेलो स्ट्रिप ठीक है सबसे पहले होगा हेलो स्ट्रिप फिर स्टेप टू में होगा अपर केस में ये पूरा का पूरा तो ये हो जाएगा हेलो पूरा अपर केस में ठीक है फिर ये पूरा ही रिप्लेस हो जाएगा एल एल 3 टाइम्स एल होगा 3 से रिप्लेस 3 टाइम्स नहीं 3 से रिप्लेस होगा एल माय बैड 3 टाइम्स बोल दिया होगा मैंने पहले 3 से रिप्लेस होगा एल इसको प्रिंट कैसे करूँ लेट्स ट्राई दिस सी एच ई 1 2 3 टाइम्स बोला था पर ये हेलो है इसमें कितना टाइम एल 3 ला रहे हैं ना देखो तीनों के तीनों ये हो गए अगर हम इसमें एक ही एल डालें और इसको एक ही बार करें तो अभी देख लेते हैं सी एक से करें तो फिर होगा let's move on to the next one see each method call happen left to right and each one operates on the result of the one before it सारा ही जितना ये तो ये क्या होता है इसमें लेफ्ट से राइट को जाते हैं इसमें कोई प्रेसिडेंस नहीं है जैसे इसमें प्रेसिडेंस थी ना क्या नाम है ऑपरेटर्स में जो प्रेसिडेंस थी वैसी प्रेसिडेंस इसमें है नहीं तो इसमें लेफ्ट से राइट होगी हमेशा लेफ्ट से राइट चेनिंग होगी इसमें लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट द next section is f string formatting as you have already know the basis of a string from episode 2 now let's unlock the real thing see this is a quick refresher from episode 2 let's just test this uh, what happened here इसमें क्या किया हमने नेम सैम एज 25 इसमें क्या किया था हमने एफ स्ट्रिंग लगा एफ स्ट्रिंग नेम इज एज इयर्स ओल्ड इसमें क्या हुआ हमने ये कर्ली ब्रेसेस के अंदर ये नेम लिख लिया देन कर्ली ब्रेसेस के अंदर हमने एज लिख ली फिर इसकी वजह से नेम की वैल्यू आ जाएगी सी इसमें जाएगा सैम इज 25 years old नाउ लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट वन ये वाला एक बार ट्राई कर लेते हैं ठीक है प्राइस इक्वल्स 19.9 था और प्रिंट एफ देन डॉलर्स देन ऐड कर्ली ब्रेसेस उसकी वैल्यू डालने के लिए प्राइस ये हमें चाहिए कितना कितने डेसिमल पॉइंट्स में तक चाहिए सी जो हम ये डाल रहे हैं 2f इट मींस 2 डेसिमल पॉइंट्स 2f मींस 2 डेसिमल पॉइंट्स इन फ्लोटिंग ओके इन फ्लोट लेट मी शो यू सी 19.90 हो गया इसमें 2 डेसिमल पॉइंट्स है अब ये जैसे ये हो गया पाई हो गया पाई की वैल्यू क्या होती है 3.1415 समथिंग होती है ना लाइक 3.14152 होती है समथिंग अब हमें ये प्रिंट करना है एफ स्ट्रिंग से और हमें प्रिंट करनी है इसकी वैल्यू मतलब चार चार वो चाहिए हमें इसमें 4 डेसिमल पॉइंट्स तक चाहिए प्रिंट एफ कर्ली ब्रेसेस पाई बट हमें चाहिए 4 तक, 4F। अभी होगी 4 तक। जितना हमने लिखा है ना इतना बड़ा, ये इतना नहीं होगा उसमें। 1 2 3 4, 4 ओनली, 4 digits टू आफ्टर द डेसिमल्स, ओनली 4 digits। इसमें जो भी आप डालोगे ना, इसमें जितने मतलब आफ्टर द डेसिमल्स जितने डिजिट्स होंगे वो होंगे इसमें। नाउ मूविंग टू द नेक्स्ट वन। See, the 2F pattern rounds and pads with 0 if needed. 19.9 correctly becomes 19.90, not just 19.9. Okay. Moving on to the next one. What we have? Here we have minimum width and alignment. See here, the number sets in this the number sets minimum width. Uh, so which arrow? The lesser arrow, the greater arrow means left align. Uh, The lesser arrow means right align, and the upward arrow means center. It's extremely useful for building aligned tables for of output. Okay, let's check this out. Let's check this example out. Print f string, then था hi, ये चाहिए 10। f hi, पूरा लेफ्ट अलाइन कर लेगा ये 10। सो ये राइट अलाइन करेगा और लेफ्ट अलाइन कर देगा। Print f hi, 10। Oh my man, इसके अंदर डालनी थी कर्ली ब्रेसेस के अंदर, मैंने बाहर कर दिया हमारे। देन इसके बाद होता है ये वाला ऑपरेटर, और ऑपरेटर बोलते हैं इसको। चेक कर लेते हैं इसको। ये क्या हो गया? ओके, ओके, ऑलराइट। इसको हमने इसमें डाला। ओ माय गॉड, माय बैड। इसमें तो और ऑपरेटर लगेगा, ये तो पाई में क्यों डाल दिया मैंने? आई डोंट नो, माय बैड गाइस। इसको एक बार ट्राई कर लेते हैं। रन प्राइस, ये क्या हो गया? ओ, सी, ये यहाँ पे राइट लाइन हो गया, ये लेफ्ट लाइन हो गया, ये तो ऐसे नॉर्मल स्टार्ट स्टार्ट से दिला रहा है इसमें। See, the number sets the minimum width. This means left align. This means right align, and upper arrow means center. Extremely useful for building a line table of outputs. Let's move on to the next one. Next one is padding with custom characters. See, put any character right before the alignment symbol to use it as padding. Let's test this. So let's try this out. Print f, then let's print high only. High, semicolon, this colon, this, then this, then it ended. Now let's run this also. Print f, five. Okay, 705. Now let's try this out. Run Python. Uh, क्या पंगा पड़ रहा है? अभी चेक करते हैं। देखो पैडिंग होगी इसमें पूरी। इसमें हमने स्टार से पैडिंग की है, इसमें तो जीरो से पैडिंग की है, फाइव जीरो से। See, 5 with a number means paired with zeros. 05 with the number means paired with zeros to a width of 5. 5 width तक करेंगे हम इसे पैड, ठीक है। इसमें हमने स्टार से पैड किया था, इसने इसमें हमने 5 से पैड किया, 0 से पैड किया। Let's move on to the next one. Building an aligned table of output. Here we are just building a table. Let's take this example. This is an aligned sort of table. What was example? Items, items equals apple and comma 1.50. Then what we had, bread, then comma 3.20. For name, comma, price and items, print a string, then name, ये 10 बार करना है, then dollar price 6. एक बार इसको ट्राई कर लेते हैं पाइथन। सी, इसमें पूरा टेबल की तरह लाइन हो गई है अब। एप्पल, अगर हम इसको ऐसे करें ना, ऐसे, जैसे हमने इसमें किया, तो ये ऐसे करके, लेट्स टेस्ट दिस आउट। सी, पूरा ही टेबल की तरह बन गया अभी। We just got the answer as an aligned table. See, लग रहा है टेबल पूरा। एप्पल $1.50, bread $3.20. See, this combines everything left, aligned names, right, aligned prices with two decimals. This is a real preview of loops for upcoming episodes, but the formatting itself works today. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Next one is thousand separator. Here it will just separate the like thousands with commas. Okay. See, in this example what happened, इसमें बस इसने population को इसने separate कर दिया है, like how much, 1,500,000। इसको ट्राई कर लेते हैं एक बार। uh, population. Population is equal to 1 minus 5. How much is this one? Since 100,000. Print f population. इसको हम करेंगे इससे देखते हैं हम क्या होता है क्या oh shit. Now let's see what it gives. See पूरा ही 1,500,000. Commas for 1,000 separators, percent sign for automatic percentage conversion. Both handle the math for you. Okay. Let's just convert the percentage. Score equals 0.856 था यही था मेरा print f score हम इसको करेंगे dot 1%. Okay, let's see what happens. See percentage दे दी इसने हमें पूरी की पूरी परसेंटेज 85.6%. पूरा ये कोमा जो है ये 1,000 ऑपरेटर में कन्वर्ट करता है और परसेंट जो परसेंटेज में कन्वर्ट कर देता है. ठीक है, इट्स जस्ट एज सिंपल एज दैट. सी परसेंटेज ये वही द परसेंट फॉर्मेट spec automatically multiplies by 100 and adds the percent sign. No manual calculation needed. As simple as that. Now let's move on to the next one. Debugging with the help of equal specifier. Uh, let's do this. Let's take this example, okay? Here, what we had, x is equal to 10, y equals 20, then print f string, score, my bad, print f string, x plus y equals, इसमें अब हमने इसमें इक्वल डाल देना, खुद ही ये लाइक खुद ही ये एडिशन करके दे देगा ये. सी व्हाट वी गोट x plus y equals 30. इट मींस इसने पूरी एडिशन कर दी, इसने दे दिया हमें इक्वल्स डाल के. ठीक है, this is a newer feature. ठीक है, adding an equal sign after an expression prints both the expression and its value. It just gives us the value if you put in like equal sign between it, but it also gives us expression. Generally handy for quick debugging. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. Just pause the video and try this question by yourself. Create a variable for a large number, like how much is this, and variable for a decimal score like 0.734. Print the number with 1,000 separators and the score as percentage with one decimal place. Let's check this question. Population equals, how much was that? 25. How much was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 zeros. 3, 4, 5. Then score 0.734 equal 0.734. हमें क्या प्रिंट करना है? पहले तो 1,000 सेपरेटर से करना है. ठीक है, एफ स्ट्रिंग में 1,000 सेपरेटर लाना है. पॉपुलेशन में पॉपुलेशन ऐसे पॉपुलेशन डालेंगे फिर ये then we'll just add this. This will give the 1,000 separator. Print f string then score, ये score देगा हमें. Score डॉट वन एफ 1%, माई बैड, परसेंटेज निकालना है इसकी। सी 73.4 एंड 2,500,000. What's the answer? The answer is the same. See what happened. Both formats specify do the real work for you automatically. No manual string building or math required for any of the information. Like anyone. Moving on to the next section, which is escape characters and row strings. Handling quotes, new line tabs, and special characters correctly. This is used for these type of work. Okay. Let's start with the problem. Quotes inside quotes. If you like add quotation mark inside quotation mark, it will give an like invalid syntax error. Every time it will give an invalid syntax error. Let's try this out. Let's check if it gives invalid syntax or not. uh, print my bad. Print it's a nice day. वही था ना इसमें. See, invalid syntax. Print it's a nice day. सी, अगर हमें ऐसे करना भी ना कोटेशन के अंदर कोटेशन, तो हमें एक बार ना लाइक एक बार डबल कोटेशन वी हैव टू यूज लाइक, इसमें बाहर में हमें डबल कोटेशन यूज कर लो. यू कैन यूज सिंगल कोटेशन इनसाइड देम आफ्टर दैट. पहले हमें इसने सिंटेक्स एरर दे दिया. पाइथन थिंक्स द स्ट्रिंग एंड्स राइट आफ्टर द like quotation mark. Okay, so it just gives it like the string ends after it. Here the Python thinks that string end after it. Okay, Python thinks this is not only string. Uh, the fix backlash escaping. Let's try this one. A backlash right before a quote tells Python treat this as a literal character, not the end of the string. If we just add a backslash, okay, it will treat this as a normal character, but not the end of string. It will not take like quotation as the end of the string. और हम ये भी यूज कर सकते हैं लाइक एक में डबल कोटेशन डाल दिया, एक में सिंगल कोटेशन डाल दिया. सेम थिंग. Print what was that? It then backslash. It's nice day. Then print. She said backslash hello. Then वापस backslash डालेंगे. Then Python. See, she said hello. It's a nice day. It's a nice day. See, an easier fix. Now, next one is an easier fix mixing code types. If your string contain one type of code, just wrap the whole string in the other type. Just it's the same as I told you, no? अगर इसमें डबल कोट चाहिए आपको अंदर तो बाहर सिंगल कोट्स लगा दो. अगर अंदर सिंगल कोट्स चाहिए तो बाहर डबल कोट्स लगा दो. इट्स एज सिंपल एज दैट. Let's try the next one. It's slash n and slash t. This means new line and new tab. Okay. स्लैश एन से पूरा नई लाइन में, जैसे अगर तुम प्रिंट के बीच में अंदर कंडीशन में कोई लाइक स्ट्रिंग के प्रिंट करो तुम, उसके अंदर स्ट्रिंग प्रिंट करो, तो उसमें अगर तुम स्लैश एन लगा दोगे ना तो वो नेक्स्ट लाइन में चल जाएगा. और स्लैश टी लगाओगे तो वो मतलब टैब टैब का स्पेस ले लेगा, पूरा टैब की तरह वो करेगा स्विच. लेट्स चेक दिस आउट. सेम क्वेश्चन सेम ही वो करेंगे चेक हम. प्रिंट line one बैकस्लैश देन एन फिर लाइन टू। अगर हम यहीं पे स्लैश टी लगा दें तो मतलब टैब टैब स्विच करेगा, अगले अगले उसमें चल जाएगा। For it will just leave four spaces and just go on to the next one. T C लाइन वन एक लाइन होगी प्रिंट, उसके बाद ये नेक्स्ट लाइन में चलेगा, ठीक है ना, लाइन टू। सी हमने वैसे तो हमने एक ही स्ट्रिंग के अंदर किया इसको प्रिंट, बस जस्ट हमने इसकी लाइन चेंज कर दी बाय जस्ट एडिंग स्लैश बैक स्लैश एन इन बिटवीन। एंड इसमें नेक्स्ट में क्या किया हमने, नेम, देन वी जस्ट एडेड अ स्लैश टी इन बिटवीन, बट व्हाट इट डिड, it just gave us space, four space. See, slash n inserts a real line break, slash t inserts a real tab character. These work inside any regular string, single quotes or double quote, any one of them. Now the backslash itself. To print an actual backslash, you need two of them. The first backslash escapes the second one. This trips up almost everyone working with file paths. Literally everyone. अगर तुम लाइक बैकस्लैश चाहिए तुम्हें तो दो बैकस्लैश यूज करो, पहला वाला वो गायब हो जाता है, फिर आता दूसरा वाला एक एक उसमें से दो में से एक ही प्रिंट होगा हमेशा, दोनों प्रिंट नहीं होंगे। सेम सेम ही ये लेंगे, ठीक है, एग्जाम्पल प्रिंट सी यूजर्स प्रिंट पैथ। माय बैड, ये प्रिंट प्रिंट नहीं है, पैथ है। ये है path equals, now let's try this one in python, see what happened। इसमें इसमें क्या हुआ, ये सिंगल स्लैश ही हुआ ना इसमें, तो ऐसे ही होता है, सिर्फ इसमें सिंगल स्लैश होगा प्रिंट, दोनों के दोनों स्लैश नहीं होंगे प्रिंट। अगर तुम दो बार डाल दोगे ना, बस दो बार डालना तुम्हें स्लैश बैक स्लैश, फिर उसमें से सिंगल होगा प्रिंट, दोनों नहीं होगा। Now moving on to the next one. The next one is row strings, the cleaner solution. Putting an R right before the opening quote, just creates a row string. See, Python treats every backslash literally, no escaping needed at all. Extremely common for file paths and patterns. Yeah, let's see. अगर हम आर डाल दें तो फिर हमें कोई जरूरत नहीं होगी डबल स्लैश डालने की। इट्स जस्ट एज सिंपल एज दैट, हमें बस आर लिखना है पहले, आर देन उसके अंदर स्ट्रिंग डालनी। लेट्स ट्राई द एग्जांपल, path equals r c slash users slash sam। इसको एक बार ट्राई करते हैं। सी, here we had no use of like double slash, कोई यूज नहीं था डबल स्लैश का। now moving on to the next one, just pause your video and just try this question by yourself. After then you can watch the video. What's the question? Print the following sentence exactly using a single print call. He said, Python syntax is clean. Then print a Windows style file path using a row string. Okay, let's try this out. Print करना है हमें, he said, Python slash Python is Python syntax screen. Let's see. The next one क्या था? Let me take the question. ठीक है, रो स्ट्रिंग डालनी है सी प्रोजेक्ट पाइथन कोर्स, ठीक है। आर डालना है इसमें हमने बस आगे स्ट्रिंग के। आर डबल स्ट्रिंग देन सी देन ये फिर बैक स्लैश फिर प्रोजेक्ट्स फिर बैक स्लैश फिर पाइथन अंडरस्कोर कोर्स। नाउ लेट्स सी। अब देखते हैं क्या प्रिंट करता है। सी पूरा का पूरा ही सेड पाइथन्स सिंटेक्स इज क्लीन। एक ही बार में प्रिंट करना था हमने। इसमें क्वेश्चन में बोला हमने एक ही बार में प्रिंट कर दिया ये। और इसमें क्या करना था, इसमें भी एक ही सिंगल टाइम में प्रिंट करना था। ये रोस्टिंग थी इसमें प्रिंट करने को। इसमें रोस्टिंग की प्रिंट की हमने विदाउट यूजिंग एनी डबल स्लैश और नथिंग। हाँ, लेट्स चेक द आंसर। सी the same syntax and we got the answer from this syntax only. See, mixing code types handle the double quotes and one backslash escaping handle the apostrophe. The row string made the file path trivial with zero escaping needed. Okay. Moving on to the next one. Then moving on to the next section. The next section is string immutability. The concept that explains why every method we have learned returns something new. Let's move on. Let's take this example first. Word equals Python word 0 equals J. See, इसमें error आ गया. This is called like this type error str object does not support ये item assignment. This is called immutability. Once created, a string's individual characters can never be changed. You can't change the individual character. Okay, like तुमने इस स्ट्रिंग के बीच में इंडिविजुअल कैरेक्टर चेंज करना वो नहीं हो पाएगा. This surprises nearly every beginner the first time. Trust me, every beginner. I'm going to the next one. See, this is why every method returns a new string. Let's try this example. Original equals hello, then upper version equals G. Print करते हैं इसको. See, आ गया ना. हेलो, इसमें हेलो आया. अपर ओरिजिनल ये था. ओरिजिनल हमने इसमें प्रिंट किया, फिर हमने किया प्रिंट अपर वाला ओरिजिनल which is upper version. We got hello. This is exactly why every method we learn today returns a new string instead of modifying the original one. It's physically impossible for it to modify the original one, so we have to just make a new version of it. Uh, let's move on to the next one. Let's take this example. Text equals hello, then text equals text dot upper here we got upper variant, ठीक है. To change a string, you reassign the variable to a point at the new string. Okay, this is the pattern you'll use constantly. The same pattern, this pattern. You'll use constantly. Okay, I'm moving on to the next one. The workaround for character level changes. Let's take this example. Word equals Python. The new word equals J plus word 1. Now let's print this. Print new word. See, न्यू वर्ड जे प्लस वर्ड कर दिया हमने. इसमें क्या किया हमने? नया वर्ड हमने कैसे ऐड किया है? पहले हमने जे किया ऐड, फिर इसी में ही हमने स्ट्रिंग एडिशन किया है, जिसकी इंडेक्सिंग स्टार्ट हुई है 1 से. ठीक है, जीरो से स्टार्टिंग नहीं हुई है इसकी. अगर जीरो से स्टार्टिंग होती तो फिर इसमें JPYTHON हो जाता. अभी हमने इसको 1 से स्टार्ट किया तो पी की जगह जे आ गया. ठीक है. Since we can't reassign a single character, we build a new string using slicing and just concatenate it. Okay. Two things from today combined. These are the two things which we combined. Okay. Now let's move to the next one. Just pause the video and just practice this question by yourself first. Then you can just pause the video. What's the question? Take the string, strip the word space, check if it contains an at the rate symbol using in, and split it into username and domain parts using split at the rate. Okay. Print it each part ले लिया. But let's try this question. पहले हम लेंगे रोस्टिंग. ठीक है, रोस्टिंग लेंगे ना इसमें. हाँ, रोस्टिंग लेंगे हम. वो रोस्टिंग क्या, रो ही लेंगे इसको. रोस्टिंग नहीं लेंगे हम. माय बैड. माय email @example.com. Then we'll add some bit space. Then clean equals row dot strip. Strip से हम bit space हटाते हैं. Always remember this. Strip से हटेगा bit space. Then has at the rate है इसमें नहीं है. At the rate in clean print now valid format now has at print. फिर क्या करना था हमें? प्रिंट अब नहीं करना. इसके बाद होगा क्या? क्वेश्चन क्या था? ठीक है. इसके बाद होगा यूजर नेम कोमा डोमेन इक्वल्स क्लीन डॉट स्प्लिट. फिर ऐड डाल देंगे हम इसमें स्प्लिट करने में. फिर आएगा प्रिंट यूजर नेम सेमीकोलन. अब वापस प्रिंट करेंगे, डोमेन प्रिंट करेंगे हम इस पर एफ स्ट्रिंग से वापस. डोमेन डोमेन अब चेक करते हैं व्हाट वी गेट. होगा सी आ गया. क्या करना था पहले हमें? करना था, हाँ, वैलिड फॉर्मेट है या नहीं है, इसमें एट द रेट है या नहीं है. इसमें है. बूलियन एक्सप्रेशन आ गई ट्रू विच इज 1, मतलब है. यूजर नेम माई ईमेल. देन डोमेन क्या है? डोमेन है इसकी example.com. देखो, जो ये मेल दी है इसकी डोमेन example.com ही है, और इसमें ये यूजर नेम माई ईमेल है. ठीक है. यूजर ये होता है ईमेल का यूजर नेम, ये एट द रेट का पहले वाला होता है, और ये क्या नाम है, डोमेन होती है एट द रेट के बाद वाला. ओके, रिमेंबर दिस. Moving on to the next one. See, let's check the answer first. You can check the syntax from here. What happened here? Split at the rate returns a list with exactly two items here, which we immediately unpack into two variables, a small preview of how multiple assignment works with real data. Now let's move on to the next one. Next one, this is the main challenge. Okay, just pause and just try this question by yourself. What's the question? Build a simple username generator. Take a person's full name. Same data. Generate a username, first name, lowercase. Make sure the username has no extra bit space. Print the result formatted. Padded to a width of 15 characters. Left aligned with dots as fillers. Pause now and return this. Ah, Now let's combine every single section from today into one final challenge. Build a simple username generator. Okay, this is a simple username generator. This will combine every single concept we learned today. Let's try this out. Full name equals, add some white space, Sam Taylor, clean name equals full name dot strip first comma last equals clean. हम इसको स्प्लिट करेंगे स्पेसेस से, ठीक है. यूजर एफ फॉर्मेटिंग से करेंगे, एफ स्ट्रिंग से करेंगे यूजर नेम, फिर क्या डालेंगे. पैडिंग कितनी देनी है, 5 की पैडिंग 15 की पैडिंग देनी है ना हमें. तो व्हाट विल डू, ये वाला एरो, देन 15, विल लेट 15, तो इसमें आ गई थी पैडिंग. ओके, डन. ये इसमें डन का है, मतलब ये पैडिंग के बाद डन आ जाएगा, ठीक है. पैडिंग के बाद ये प्रिंट होगा, डन. लेट्स चेक दिस आउट. चेक करते हैं एक बार प्लान. सी, SAMT हमने यहीं तक किया था. फर्स्ट फर्स्ट नेम यही है, प्लस लास्ट का फर्स्ट चाहिए था हमें, तो वो भी आ गया. लोअर केस ये सही है, बिल्कुल ठीक है. इसमें पैडिंग दी हमने 15 उसकी, ठीक है. See here, strip from the immutability section. Then split is from methods. Then indexing with last that zero indexing from slicing, and alignment with fill from formatting. Every single section from today is in this question. Okay. So yeah, let's check out the answer. See, you can check this answer. Okay. Now moving on to the recap. Let's recap everything we covered today. Indexing and slicing, including the step parameter and reversing strings, every major string method, case conversions, searching, with space, split and join, and validation, full F string formatting, precision, alignment, padding, and percentages, escape characters and row strings, and string immutability, which explains why every method hands you back something new instead of changing the original one. In episode 5, we are finally covering control flow, if, elif, else, and how to make your program actually make decisions instead of just running top to bottom. This is where everything from the last four episodes start coming together into real dynamic programs. Hit the subscribe so you don't miss it. See you there. Bye bye.